basic glasses or for wine, shots, cups or bottles. Engraving can turn them into the special holiday sets element or separate them from the typical ones on the shelf in a shop. Have you ever wondered how to make one? Hi, this is Virmer. For the beginning, you'll need a laser machine, of course. If you don't know which equipment is required and would like to see a video that would be of help, then write in the comment below. We'll be using a wattsan 6040 LT. Now to the files. A lot is based on the item's shape and pattern that you choose. Simple inscription, standard image, or engraving without joints. If you want to engrave with a pixel image, then you need to convert the image in the bitmap black and white mod. How to do this? Info can be easily found on the internet. It's simple. But what's not simple is engraving without joints. However, that's a topic for a separate video. Next, you need a rotary device. As you can guess, it will rotate cylindrical objects, so you could freely make engravings on their surface. There are two types of rotary devices: gross ones for plain surfaces, rollers for uneven, and chuck ones for any kinds of surfaces. We'll be using the last one, but be careful. For delicate or brittle objects, rubber spacers are required. Now the rotary device has to be installed. It should be placed in parallel with the working table. Pay attention, that machine's motors and rotary device's motors have to match. For example, if your laser machine has a 3-stepper engine, then your rotary device has to have the same. And then let's plug it in. Do you want a detailed explanation of this moment? Write in the comment below. Following that, we must configure the circle pulse, the number of impulses for a turn. If you have a direct transmission from a stepper motor shaft, then you need to take the number of pulses that are set on the stepper motor driver. Let's measure the diameter of the workpiece with calipers. Enter that number in the corresponding cell. Press Write so the program would register it. Each brand has its own installation process. It's easy for wattsan though. First, lower the table and turn off the laser machine. Second, unplug axis Y, and instead of it, plug in the rotary device. If your machine has the switch, don't forget to reset it. By the way, wattsan machines allow you to ignore that step. Now we can turn on the machine and start working. It's time for a workpiece. Don't forget about rubber spacers so the glass won't crack. For double protection, you can use duct tape from the inside. If the workpiece has varying diameters in different areas, like a glass that narrows down, then you need to place it so the side would be in parallel with the axis X. Workpiece should be placed on the rotary axis so that the beam is in the exact center. There will appear a special button, Test, under the diameter in a control program. That's where we set the turning speed. Let's type 10,000. Now we need to make a mark. So press OK. The rotary device should do exactly one turn and return to the starting point. If marks don't match, then probably you made a mistake during circle pulse setup. In reality, glass engraving is just micro cracks. Engraving settings are adjusted by experience, so do not skimp on the trial piece. A lot of things depend on the glass's quality and laser tube. You can do either wet or dry engraving. A wet one provides less roughness to the pattern. For this type of engraving, you can cover the glass with soapy water, or do everything through a wet napkin. Don't forget to fix the edges to avoid air bubbles and folds. That's something to be experimented with, so you could find the most suitable variant. We were working without a napkin. And here is the end result. Now it will be way easier to customize these kinds of glasses as you desire. These items, of course, can be purchased, but it's way more pleasant to make them yourself. You might also try to research the market and begin selling your products. At wholesale pricing, these glasses are relatively affordable, and the laser machine can make new original pieces of art, if I may say, that can be sold. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you have any questions, ask our engineers or write in the comments. Subscribe to avoid missing out on new videos. That was Virmer. See you next time.